Good morning, Saints. Hope you're well today. It's a fascinatingly unsettled day here in the Bay Area, but we are nonetheless blessed to be uh, here in the midst of another Lord's Day, coming together to find out exactly what the next few weeks look like for the Mountain View Church, as has been discussed in the last few YouTube messages and on the Facebook page. We, of course, are in the midst of the legal and political wranglings about the COVID-19 restrictions. The U.S. Supreme Court, more than a week ago, made the decision that California could not keep the churches closed as a condition of their health protocols. There was a prescription given by the U.S. Supreme Court about the level of service that churches can do in person that can be deemed as non-discriminatory. However, the County of Santa Clara has appealed this ruling by the U.S. Supreme Court. Well, really, the whole state of California has appealed it. And so we are in a process of some wrangling going on between different aspects of the government. Separate and apart from those wranglings, the leaders at Mountain View have made the determination that we're still evaluating the status of the congregation in terms of readiness to meet the COVID-19 protocols. We made the decision that it'll be a few more weeks before we begin to make plans to return to in-person worship, but wanted to let everyone know that those discussions and that work is ongoing, but we're going to obviously continue to update everyone via YouTube and the Facebook page. And if there's, of course, any movement towards in-person worship in the next few weeks, we will, of course, have updates here and on the Facebook page. Did want to update everyone on the prayer concerns that are ongoing for the congregation. The good news is our sisters who have been diagnosed with the COVID-19 virus have been improving over the last few weeks. The quarantine periods are nearly over, or actually are over as of this reading, this Sunday the 14th. Want to continue to keep Sister Tina and Sister Viviana in prayer. However, they and their families seem to have weathered this crisis. But it is a good reminder that we are still in the midst of dealing with the COVID-19 protocols. A number of the congregation are also dealing with the process of potentially getting the COVID-19 vaccine. So we want to continue to keep the situation in prayer. We want to continue to keep the nation in prayer. And we want to continue to pray that the church continues to remain effective. There is much disunity, disharmony, disagreement in our country. The church can't be part of that. The church has to carve out the position of standing for what the scripture says stand for and doing as Jesus would have us to do. It's a little hard to keep our focus. To be blunt, I see many brothers and sisters online losing focus on this. We can't be a part of that focus loss, brothers and sisters. We here, especially at Mountain View, have to continue to remain dedicated to preaching and teaching the gospel of Jesus Christ to everyone we can before it is everlasting too late. That has to be our sole mission. That has to be our continuing focus. It has to be our bread and butter, our heartbeat, if you will. And in these times, there are no higher priorities. In accordance with that, I did want to let everyone know that the new feature for Open Forum is now able to be accessed. If you have a question you'd like to um, give for Open Forum and you don't have access either to internet or the Facebook page or any of these other means of leaving a question, you can call at 408-713-3146 to leave your Bible question or scripture or encouragement or study. Again, that number is 408-713-3146. And you'll be able to reach there. This number will be also repeated in the chat, on the Facebook pages, in the emails that get sent out. Again, feel free to call in. Feel free to leave your question or your Bible message. There will be an answering service that will pick up, and you'll be able to leave your message there. And I will be, again, addressing these questions on a periodic basis as we continue through our studies. Do you want to wish everyone a happy Valentine's Day? Hope that you are well blessed. We, in the flurry of gifts and hearts, and for some of us chocolates, we don't want to remember that Valentine's Day was started as a memorial for a 2nd century Christian named Valentinius, whose dedication to preaching the gospel led the Roman authorities to put him to death. And as his testimony was before the council of the Romans in the court of the Roman Empire, was that the love for the souls of people compels me to continue to preach. And I will not stop to preach because of the great love that I have for my fellow man. Again, a beautiful testimony, a testimony that we can think on almost 20 centuries later, understanding that the love of God compels us to spread the gospel to wherever we can. It's in this mindset I did want to share from the epistle, the first epistle of John, from the scripture. First John chapter 4, the first epistle of John, the 4th chapter, starting in the 16th verse. For we've come to know and have believed the love which God has for us. God is love, and the one who abides in him and abides in love abides in God. By this love is perfected in us, that we may have confidence in the day of judgment, because as he is, so we also are in the world. There is no fear in love, but perfect love casts out fear, because fear involves punishment, and the one who fears is not made perfect in love. We love because he first loved us. Words of great and powerful wisdom on this Valentine's Day 2021. Again, we hope that you're well blessed. We hope that you will continue to strive to do the work of the church, to be people of the word. Again, if you have opportunity, please do leave an open forum question. And we look forward to working and studying together by video very soon. God bless you, brothers and sisters.